Even though I'm feeling extraordinarily angry, I totally love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm just livid and I've been so frustrated and angry because I kept getting criticised. It really wasn't my fault. I totally love and accept myself anyway. God, I really, really hated that job. That job was appalling, absolutely appalling. Every day I used to go in, but it seems now there was just too much work for the work hours that I had. I feel so angry about being looked down on. I feel so angry at them just assuming that it was all my fault. They moaned and groaned and whined and whinged, and I feel really, really angry about that. And even though I feel really, really angry about that, I totally love and accept myself anyway. While they used to whine, while they used to mope and moan and go, oh, haven't you done that yet? Having no awareness that I had difficulty keeping up with the urgent stuff because I was being asked to work 42 hours of work in a 37-hour week. And I raised it with the chief exec, and he wouldn't listen. He, as far as he was concerned, I must be under 37 hours because he thought that job was under 37 hours. Well, it was at 37 hours when I started it, and then he had 5 hours a week doing some other task. And we know it's 5 hours a week now because he outsourced it subsequently, and we have the information on how long it takes, therefore. It's bloody annoying. And it's going to affect my reputation, my references. It's going to affect everything because they just can't recognise the amount of work that I actually did. It's absolutely outrageous, and I feel so angry about it. I feel so frustrated, so annoyed. It seemed fashionable to whinge. It did not seem fashionable to try and find solutions. It did not sound fashionable to find solutions. It was ridiculous. It was poor. It was crap. It was annoying. Infuriating, frustrating, and just, I couldn't, there was no way I could win, it seemed. Absolutely no way I could win. I couldn't change their mind, it seemed. I couldn't get them to realise. I just couldn't get them to twig. And it's so going to affect me. It's so going to affect my future. Because they're going to say that I was bad. When I was just doing an impossible job. Just doing an impossible job. It's an impossible job. It was an impossible job. And I feel so angry about the way I've been treated. So angry indeed. So angry. So infuriated. Maybe I can choose another way. Maybe I can choose another way. Maybe I can work out how to get through to people in those offices that work was done. After all, now I have the paperwork that proves it can't be done in the time. So it's time to make a stand for that. Not to do it in a way that automatically gets their back up or gets them defensive. Even though really they should be quite defensive about it because they were crap. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. And if they're ungrateful, maybe I'm ungrateful too. So often our world is reflected straight back at us. So maybe I can choose to see some more things I'm grateful about in the world. Because I'm grateful that they're still vaguely open to talking to me. Frustrating though they are. And perhaps it's a chance now to be heard, because there's not so much at stake right now. It's not like they're going to have to move that work to somebody else. They're just going to have to admit that maybe saying critical things about me in the reference or a recommendation isn't what they should be doing, isn't justice, and isn't right. Just isn't right. So maybe I can think of a way forward. Maybe I can make a joke about it. Maybe a joke could be disarming. It will help them break through. And help them realise that that just wasn't fair. Perhaps I can send them a lemon. Because it's a lemon of a reference if it doesn't admit that I was overworked. It's not helpful to some future employer to base remarks on what could be a decently timed new job with one where how I crack up and get ill, frankly, when I'm grotesquely overworked and underappreciated. It's not helpful to do a reference based on that. Not helpful at all. So maybe I can get some progress. So at least this doesn't damage my future. Though it's a grim truth about my past. And I need to look at whether I attract people taking advantage of my time. It's another key thing to look at. So there can be lessons learned even from this. Take an easy deep breath.